salvo. I do the salvo. Doon, da, doo, doon, doon. It's a new dance. It's a new dance. It's a new dance. It's a brand new dance. I'll be a galvo. I do the salvo. Doon, da, doo, doon, doon. Be a galvo. I do the salvo. The latest, greatest dance.
Iain Lee. Absolute radio.
Do you like tennis?
The world. Good evening, this is Pitcherfield with Absolute Baseball. In last night's action, it was the Royals over the Blue Jays 6-2, Washington over the Mets 7-1, and Tampa over the Yankees 9-7. Tonight is Boston against Texas, and if you want to play UK baseball, check out the Croydon Pirates website. They're looking for more players. So till next Sunday, see you in the bullpen.
The sugar stranger has found his apprentice, and his sugar stranger apprentice is somebody stranger. Hello, Ian, how you doing, mate? Absolute Radio Rock. Let me look at work.
Gary?
Yeah? Hi, I'm just ringing up to collect on my apprentice, a gentleman's bet with Ian, Yasmina 1, so therefore Iain Lee has to name his firstborn child Gary. Only fair.
Ian. Ian.
Hello?
Oh, it's me again.
Oh, hello there. May I ask who's calling? This is the Absolute Radio switchboard again. Hello?
Yeah, I'm still looking for Lindsay Bessinger. It's Alan from Glasgow.
Adam from Glasgow, you're looking for Lindsay Beckingham. I'm getting a little deja vu.
Can I buy some drugs, please?
Hold on, I'll check.
Good evening there, boy. It's Ian McKellen here. I say, did you catch the end of that apprentice? What a dog of a face that woman has.
The world.
Hello? 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 Who's that? Who's this? Who's this Arcade? That's it. Eh?
Who likes the Labour Party? Seriously, who likes the Labour Party? We've already got Blobby Vader running our country with his detached jaw. I can't believe this. Labour are winning in the European election.
The world.
Okay, forget that then.
Oh, I don't get it.
About playing computer games.
Hello?
About playing computer games.
I play the Xbox 360.
I got a girlfriend called Nicola.
Cousins.
Hello, this is Paulie, and I would like to announce that I'm arranging...
Oh, I don't get it.
0330 123 1215. Yes. Yes.
Oh, I don't get it.
go all DJ on your ass, but I haven't heard that for a long time.
No, it's nice to have that one in the show.
It is nice to have that one. Sgt. Pepper, of course, is, as we all know, is the most overrated Beatles album of all time. It's most of it's tosh. And I'm a huge Beatles fan, but most of it's absolute. They're bringing out the Beatles computer game.
Yes.
And I saw that you can now download on the Xbox a trailer for it. Oh, I got very excited. I watched it 3 times.
Did you see Ringo and Paul at the launch?
Yeah, I know.
They didn't have anything to say.
Oh, no, that was embarrassing. That was embarrassing.
A little bit, yeah.
They're just like 2 old men.
Yeah. Peace and love. He did finish with a peace and love.
Did a peace and love. That's what he said when he didn't want to sign any autographs, wasn't it? I'm not signing any more autographs.
Default.
Peace and love.
It's the default.
Oh, get line 2. Get line 2. We'll have line 2. We've not had that for a while. But yes, the Beatles computer game is coming out, and it's guitar, it's rock band with Beatles songs. It looks flipping awesome, dear listener. So, not really got anything planned for this evening's show tonight because we were watching The Apprentice. Davis and I, we were just enjoying The Apprentice. We recorded a bonus Apprentice podcast, which you'll be able to download at some point this week, if you want. I don't know if there's any merit to it, but so we were doing that whilst watching The Apprentice. We've planned very little for the show.
Yeah, you got my email.
Yeah, I didn't like any of those ideas at all. So what we can do is we can do the topics that we did Friday and Saturday, because they were good.
Would you do them again?
Just do them again, because I don't think a lot of the Sunday people will have heard. So we're asking, worst ever cover versions. Mine is Fine Young Cannibal, Suspicious Minds. 24-hour clock or AM/PM. You can think about these and you can tell me your answers later on, Davis. And that one was really boring about the indicators, so we won't do that. But we've got a call already. It's Vinny.
Yeah, I know worse covers.
Straight in there. What's one of the worst covers, Vinny?
Ronan and Yusuf.
Oh, father and son. That was a terrible version of it. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. 24-hour clock or AM/PM?
AM/PM.
Were you listening to the last 2 shows we did, Vinny?
No.
Okay, well, that's... hey, listen, you're going to be appearing with me live on stage on July the 7th at the Hen and Chickens Theatre.
Yeah, singing...
No, don't tell everyone what we're going to do. To keep the act a secret, brother. It's to keep the act a secret. You do know it's sold out, don't you?
Really?
Yes. Oh, it's sold out. I can't even get my wife in there.
Oh, what's the capacity?
54.
Oh, that's all right then.
Yeah, it's not it's not massive, but Vinny is going to be there. For anyone who's bought a ticket, Vinny's going to be there. Hopefully Barry from Watford's going to be there. It's I just need to work out what to do now. Is the
Yeah, I've got something to talk about.
Oh, sorry, Vinny. If I'm in the way of you talking, then away you go.
Yeah. Do you remember the Jonathan Ross and Russell Brand thing that happened?
Oh yes. Well, they phoned up and bullied Manuel over the phone. Yes.
Yeah, I've got a good headline for it.
Hang on.
It's a headline special.
That happened 6 months ago, didn't it?
Yeah, I know. I just thought about it now.
Okay, so let's hear your topical... This is like Have I Got News for You? Let's hear your topical headline for the Jonathan Ross, Russell Brand incident that happened over 6 months ago. Away you go.
Jonathan Ross Gate.
That's so bad.
Jonathan... Just do it one more time, Vinny, without the music. Away you go.
Jonathan Ross Gate.
Where it was as bad as I thought it was. I had to turn the music down to make sure I heard that.
That was truly woeful.
That was well, Vinny, thank you for that.
All right.
Have you got any more headlines, Vinny?
I'm thinking...
If we start firing stories at you from the news, can you come up with headlines?
Maybe. Okay.
Okay, the minister's expenses scandal, Vinny.
Money well spent.
Gate.
Yeah, you got to put gate at the end of it.
Gate.
What about the Beatles game on the Xbox? Paul McCartney and Ringo Starr at the launch.
I don't know. That's a hard one.
That's a hard one, okay. How about the blonde woman winning The Apprentice?
Kate Gate is a good one.
Vinny?
Yeah?
Hello? Oh, you're still there. Good. I just thought that silence...
did she lose?
No.
She lost.
Oh, she lost. Yes, she lost. You're right.
Okay, Blonde Ambition Gate.
Blonde Ambition Gate. He's good, man. This is good. Okay, Vinny, can you stay on the line for a few minutes?
Yeah.
Okay, if 0330 123 1215, if you want to phone up and throw a news story at Vinny, he will come up with a headline for you. Let's try one now. Joe, have you got any news stories you want to throw at Vinny?
Yes, I have.
Away you go.
Mali invades another country. Please, give me a quote, please.
Invasion.
Invasion what? Gate. Invasion gate. Is that all you're going to come up with? Gate to everything, eh? So nuclear explosion in North Korea. No, North Korea gate. You know, the whole world is in terror of nuclear war, and all you can do is put gate. And a prefix, a suffix, was it prefix? I don't know. But, gate, what a fool!
Stay there, Vinny, stay there, Joe. 0330 123 1215. Throw your news stories at Vinny and hear him put the word gate at the end of it. It should be a lot of fun.
Iain Lee. It's about love and life. And live radio wrestling matches. Iain Lee on Absolute Radio.
OK, we're playing a new game. It's Vinnygate, where Vinny, who is a regular caller to the show... Vinny, good evening.
Good evening.
He has come up with a headline for the Jonathan Ross scandal that happened about 6 months ago. Davis, get Joe back, because I think I may have cut him off by accident. We're asking you to call in with news stories and throw them at Vinny, and he will come up with a headline for that story that probably ends in the word gate. Max is in Balham. Good evening, Max.
Hello.
Max, what have you got for us?
Susan Boyle losing Britain's Got Talent.
Vinny?
Tragedy.
Yeah.
Shocking tragedy.
Yeah. Good at this.
Bigger than the Berlin Wall.
I've just worked out how we can fill 10 minutes at the Hen and Chickens. Let's try... Rob is in London. Good evening, Rob. What have you got for Vinny?
Hello, Vinny, listen, man.
Yeah.
What if MI6 were, getting involved in an information programme to inform the world about alien activity?
Okay. I've got something to tell you. Gate.
These have gone from being headlines to just you saying sentences now. Let's try Khaled. Hello, Khaled.
Hey.
You're through to Vinnygate.
Vinny, have you made any money out of your association with Mr. Lee?
No.
Well, no, let's be honest. In the videos that Vinny has been in, I've slipped him 20 quid and bought him lunch. Which is more than you ever made, fella.
No, let's face it, it hasn't really taken off. Since we, disassociated, it's kind of nosedived.
For you, it
and
may have
now
done.
you're getting older.
I'm on the comeback trail, man. I was on Big Brother's Little Brother today. Did you see that, Vinny?
Yeah.
I was good, wasn't I?
I wasn't doing much of that much.
Oh, okay. So you didn't. Okay. So when I said did you
I
see
think
it?
Yeah, I watched it when you were there.
Okay. And was I good?
Yeah. You're only there for like 2 minutes. You're going to go to Albania or something, aren't you?
Yes. Okay. So, Khaled.
Hello?
Hello, Khaled.
Yes, Governor.
Yes. Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello, Governor.
Yes, sir.
Vinny, you need to start getting some money out of Iain, man.
Yeah, okay. But he ain't got money himself. He's not like Simon Cowell or something. Yeah.
I mean, I got £200 out of him once. You have to at least get him to match that for all your calls and
Did
stuff.
I give you £200? I was a fool for doing that. Let me say. Okay, let's have a few more. Let's try. Christopher from West Wickham. Christopher.
Yes. Hello, Vinny.
Yeah.
Could you give me a headline, please, for the time that Jackie Smith claimed expenses for her husband's pornography film?
Oh, a good one. Very good one, yes.
I've got a present for you.
What does that mean? That doesn't even mean anything. Let me try line 2. Hang on. Line 2, you're straight... Oh, no, hang on. Okay, you've got it. Let's try... The Merchant, you're through to Vinnygate.
Good evening, stranger. Good evening to the hermaphrodite.
Uh-huh.
I have an article for you.
Merchant, can I make a suggestion? Can you just take your mouth away from the mouthpiece slightly?
Okay, I have an article for you, stranger.
Okay, let's have it.
Okay. The Soviet Union is now on the rise, but with a new leader, a Somalian pirate.
Merchant, I can't understand a word you're saying tonight.
Sorry, I'm just a little bit dizzy at the moment.
OK, well, for that reason and that reason alone, we're going to cut you off. We need to be able to hear what you're saying. OK, one more. We'll do one more. Philip from South Norwood. You're
Good evening, Ian.
Good evening. So you're through to Vinnygate. It's like the old days, isn't it?
It is. The worst covers, Ian.
Oh, OK. Sorry, Vinny. He doesn't want to talk to you.
Oh, sorry, who's...
Vinny's here. Verinder.
Oh, he's out of it. How's it going? All right?
Oh, yeah. Good.
Yeah, great to hear you.
You too.
Yeah. I phoned in about the worst covers.
Oh, yeah, go on.
And they're all on one disc by one artist.
Go on.
Mrs. Miller.
Oh, Mrs. Miller's brilliant.
I've got Mrs. Miller set up to sing The Other Submarine. Would you like to hear
I would
it?
love to hear a snatch of Mrs. Miller. Go on, sir. Where you go?
Lived a man who failed to see, and he told us of his life in the land of submarine.
Oh, I met her once.
Did you?
It was in 1969, first time I went to New York. I went to see a quiz show recorded, and I gather she was one of these people who used to like to be in the audience regularly.
Hang on, have a listen to this, Philip. I've got a version that sounds very similar to that. This is Yellow Submarine in Japanese. Have a listen to this. Hang on, this is... This is something
Oh,
else.
this is good, isn't it? I like this.
Yeah, you wait till they start singing. Hang on. Here it comes. It sounds like Mrs. Miller.
Oh, yeah. Oh. What's the name of the group?
It's written in kanji, Philip, so I can't read it, I'm afraid.
Oh, anyway, konbanwa.
Konbanwa! Vinny, well, there we go. That didn't really take off, did it?
Yeah, I've got the Jackie Smith thing.
Okay, end on that and then we'll burst into Lily Allen. Not literally, that'd be a hideous image, wouldn't it? Okay, so this is the Jackie Smith, the shame of her husband claiming expenses to watch a mucky movie. Vinny has come up with a headline. Vinny, what have you got?
Porn and bust gate.
Thing is, Vinny, I know inside your head that sounds clever, doesn't it?
Oh, he treats me with respect.
What fun we're having this evening. No Eloise tonight. She's off for a week. God damn it. Imagine taking a week off. I dream of having a week. I've decided, in a fit of depression and angst this afternoon, I was depressed this afternoon. I've been depressed this weekend. And so, to cheer myself up, I said spontaneously and out loud to my wife, I am married. Let's go to Japan again in October. And tomorrow we are going to book tickets to go to Japan in October. That's what we're doing.
It's a hard life.
It's a hard life. We can't really afford it. But you know what? I thought, stuff it. Let's cash in the bonds. Let's sell the kids' inheritance, and let's go to Japan in October. So that's what we're doing. That's what I'm doing to cheer myself up there. So, Davis, it's good to have you here. You didn't bother turning up for the last two nights, filling in for Tim Shaw, Nick Shaw?
I believe I was. You requested just Eloise.
I did request just Eloise. That is correct, and that's it was good. I think those shows are on podcast. I think they're on iTunes.
I believe they are.
So if you want to hear me filling in for Nick Shaw the last two nights, I would say two, perhaps with no disrespect to you, Davis, perhaps two of the best shows I've done whilst being on this radio station. The Lindsay Buckingham quiz last night was worth the entrance fee alone, and the drunk man talking to recordings of Vinny was wonderful. So you can probably get those on the iTunes. And also, we are doing the introductions and the outroductions to the podcast of the Sunday Night Show, the long one and the short one. So if you've heard the whole show, listen to me trying to get my figures up as my contract comes to an end here. If you've listened to the show but you want more of us, then I suggest you go to iTunes and download us, or go to absoluteradio.co.uk. And they should be up tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon, Tuesday at the very, very latest. And the Apprentice bonus podcast as well.
That should be up by Wednesday.
That should be up by Wednesday. So we're the gift that keeps on giving. There's so many losers to go to. Let's go to this one first of all, shall we? It's not working. There we go. Alan in Glasgow. Let's do this quickly, my friend.
Hi, Ian.
Yes. By the way, the next song is this. So that's worth listening out for.
I don't know who that is.
You don't know who this is?
Oh, come on, Alan, surely.
Alan,
hang on, is it Bruce Springfield?
Bruce Springfield? No, have a listen.
Hang on, I do know it.
Come on.
Oh, I can't think.
Well, no, you can't think because you're an idiot, but try. Here we go.
You sure it's not Bruce Springfield?
I promise you it's not Bruce Springfield or Bruce Springsteen.
I don't know then.
Okay. You'll be used to later on. We're playing a competition where I'm going to play the start of a well-known rock song, recorded in a way you will never recognise it, and you'd be used. Well, let's very quickly do this. Hang on a second. This is the competition. Do you know what this is? This is one of the greatest rock songs of all time ever written, re-recorded by the original artist, and with some choral backing. This album sucks. I was listening to it in the car, and it's a real stinker.
Not a very good start.
No, but it's one of the most famous rock songs ever.
Didn't sound very rocky. Is it on?
It's on.
You sure? You sure it's on?
It's on. If anyone knows what that is, 0330 123 12
You
15.
played anything?
I played it.
Never heard a thing.
Well, you're an idiot then, Alan. What do you want?
Well, I'm just a bit confused now.
Okay, what's confusing you, mate?
All these politic things that's going on tonight.
The politic things?
There's the elections going on.
There's no elections. The elections happened. They're giving out the results of the European elections tonight.
Well, that's what I don't get. What's happening?
Which bit of the election don't you get? Have you voted?
No, I didn't vote.
Okay. But I don't understand what you don't get, Alan.
But what is it? Who are we electing people for?
For the European Parliament. We did that last week. I thought it was Friday. Turns out it was Thursday. I missed it. Never mind.
So they've got...
Get line one, Davis. I'll deal with this muppet. Yes, so we voted for the European elections, and the results. There are so many to count that the results are only just coming through this evening.
But the elections for what? The Europe people? Because we've got Prime Minister already here.
Yes, it's for the European Parliament.
I didn't know there was one.
Oh, for God. But you don't know what this is. So you don't know anything, do you, Alan?
Actually, I think I do know that.
What is it?
Is it not Bruce Springfield?
Joe, can you help out here, please?
Hello?
Hello, Joe.
Yes, listen, this man is stupid. You see, democracy does not work all the time, you see?
No, exactly. Some people shouldn't be allowed to have the vote.
No, they shouldn't be allowed to have the vote. She should never know anything about anything. Be kept in a hole.
Shall I cut him off?
Who, Alan?
Yeah.
Yeah, cut him off.
All right, he's gone. Simple
Fool.
as. I've done that for you, my
There is
friend.
nothing more irritating than an idiot, but an unentertaining idiot.
Yeah, exactly. Whereas Vinny is an idiot, but he's an entertaining idiot.
Vinny, he makes the whole nation laugh. You know?
He does, doesn't he?
He does. He's nice. He's like, he's like Sooty. You remember Sooty?
I do remember Sooty. I once had an argument with Sooty. I had to interview Sooty on the 11 o'clock show, and he came out with there's an old man with him.
Yeah.
And he was squirting Sooty was squirting a water pistol everywhere.
Yes.
And I said to Sooty, if you squirt me in the face that water pistol, I'm
Yes.
going to punch that old man really hard.
Yes.
And he didn't, so Sooty didn't shoot me, so that was something.
Well, you can't really have an argument with Sooty, can you? Because he doesn't talk.
No, he doesn't.
Anyway, listen, I'd like to do a card trick for you.
Oh, I like card tricks, Joe. Yes, let's have
Because
it.
last week I was going to do some tricks for you.
Okay.
So I decided to do a trick. So here we go.
Okay.
I'll just shake the cards.
Yep.
Right?
You're shaking the cards,
Yeah,
eh?
yeah, and I'm going to ruffle the cards, you know.
You ruffle the cards, yes.
You see? Now pick a card, Mr. Lee.
Okay, the ace of spades.
You sure it's not the Queen of Diamonds?
Definitely the ace of spades.
Okay, and again, one more time. Okay, I ruffle the card.
Yep.
Okay, pull out a card, and what's your card?
It's the Queen of Diamonds.
No, this is a Nine of Hearts.
It's definitely the Queen of Diamonds.
Oh, something's not working here.
Yeah, I think maybe it's your act, Joe.
Okay.
We'll say goodnight then, shall we?
Okay, goodbye.
Bye-bye. How could you not know what this song is? Unbelievable. Slow start to the show. Don't worry, dear listener. It'll pick up, I promise.
Iain Lee on Absolute Radio.
We're warming up.
It's a nice little bed you got going on here.
This is good. This is Billy Lyons.
Yeah,
Billy Lyons.
I like it.
We're warming up. Good music. We're playing Who Are You in the next hour. I love
are.
that song. Oh, I love that song.
After nearly 18 months, we finally worked out the music that you like.
Exactly, man. Well done, well done. And just as my contract comes to a close. That's why you need to download the podcast. I was going to say, I'm in Norwich. I'm doing a gig in Norwich on Saturday. I'm at the Norwich Playhouse. I don't know if anybody is listening in Norwich and would like to come and see me stand on stage and hold a microphone. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm a little bit worried.
Are you getting paid a lot of money to hold a microphone? You know,
well, I'm getting paid like travel and a little bit. I'm not getting paid a huge amount.
Not the art one. You remember that one?
Oh, no, it's not that. No, it's not getting paid anything like that. Although I went and saw... I did a 3D film with those dudes.
Yeah.
It's at the BFI. I'm in a tiny part in a 3D film at the BFI, man. I saw it yesterday. It was awesome. Awesome. But I'm doing a gig at the Norwich Playhouse, and I'm a bit concerned. I've never been to... I had to do an interview on the telephone with Norwich local paper this week, and they said, so, what are you looking forward to seeing in Norwich? I was like, I don't know anything about it. No, I'm keen to go there. No, I'm looking forward to going, but I don't know anything about Norwich, so I don't know... If anyone's listening who lives in Norwich and can tell me... If I get there
you're looking for
early-
material to talk about on stage.
Yeah,
so it's
I'm
good to be
struggling.
good evening Norwich kind of thing.
Good evening, Norwich. Yes, so if anyone could phone up with some information about Norwich that I can use at the Norwich Playhouse next Saturday, that would be absolutely wonderful. You get those phone calls if you want. I'm going to speak to the big man himself. Look at this. It's Big Alan Caddick. Good evening, Alan.
Evening, Ian.
Oh, I take it your mum's not asleep then?
No, she's watching The Apprentice.
It's finished,
Why
mate.
I hired them. Don't tell me what happens, because I'm saving myself.
James wins.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that, fella. Have you not seen
Anyway,
it?
I saw you this afternoon on BBLB.
Oh, and what did you think?
It was really good, talking about the German Big Brother.
Can you believe it? The German Big Brother contestants had to hang from that wall for 14 hours.
I know, it's a long time.
And the thing is, that's how Christ died. It's like being crucified, because you've got your arms outstretched, and you don't die when you're crucified from having the nails through your hands or through your feet. This is true, though. You die because your chest is expanded and you can't breathe properly. So you die of asphyxiation when you get crucified. That's how it works.
And presumably loss of blood as well.
No, not at all. What blood are you losing?
I thought you had a nail through your hand, presumably.
Yeah.
And your feet.
So what? You're not going to lose... You're going to lose 8 pints through 2 tiny
Well,
holes.
over
3 tiny
time,
holes.
you probably will.
Well, no, you're not at all. Also, the flesh would probably heal up around the nail in the hands.
Well, you're not going to be on there for 6 weeks.
And the nail could be rusty as well.
Well, it could be rusty. You could get poisoning. That's correct. But you're not going to... How much blood? You're not going to get that much blood.
Well, it depends where the nail goes through. If they go through an artery or anything like
You
that.
don't have arteries in the palm of your hand, do you?
I don't know.
I don't think you do. No, but that's what people think. You die from loss of blood. You don't. You die from asphyxiation because your chest is expanded, and you can't breathe properly, and that's how you die.
And I'm looking forward to you doing Albania next week.
I'm doing Albania next week. Can you believe that, Alan Caddick?
I wonder if we've got a Big Brother house in Kazakhstan.
I wonder. Well, if they have, I'll be doing it.
What topic have we got for this evening?
Well, Alan, I'll be honest. We're talking about the fact that Kate won The Apprentice.
Oh, look what we've done now. Look what
Sorry,
we've done
Alan.
now.
Sorry.
Did you do a naughty?
I just said that Kate had won The Apprentice.
Sorry, Alan.
Sorry.
Oh, damn.
Sorry, mate. But you could still enjoy the journey getting there. That's the thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we've not got anything for the show tonight. We're doing all the...
I thought you'd be watching Big Brother. I thought you'd be having a Big Brother update with Davina, with who's going to be a housemate and who is not going to be a housemate.
Someone's getting booted out tonight, Big Brother, aren't they? I'll be honest, I've not seen any of it yet. And I don't know when I'll get the time to, so I'm hoping they just keep letting me talk about Big Brothers from around the world, because I don't have to do too much work for that. What we're talking about is... We're doing all the same topics we did the last couple of days.
Coal versus fire barbecues.
Yeah, well, not the coal and gas barbecues, because that was a bit boring, and so was what makes the clicking noise on the indicator. But worst cover versions, 24-hour or AM or PM clocks. Here's something. Here's something we can do. Is it possible to get sunburnt through glass?
Very interesting theory.
Well, Davis, this is yours. You can sell this one to the public.
Only that some friends of mine were saying that it is possible, and I think it's not possible. It can't be. It can't. How can you? It blocks out ultraviolet light, which is what gives you a tan.
I remember being...
Have you been living in a greenhouse?
Thank you, Alan. I remember when I was a kid getting a magnifying glass and making ants explode. Did you ever used to do that?
Yeah, sure.
Horrible thing to do. A horrible thing to do. So I guess in some ways that's a kind of sunburn.
Well, there you go. That's the rest of the show, is it?
Well, I've got an idea of the first topic about the worst cover song.
OK, let's have that one, Alan. Maybe they can turn it
Timmy Mallet, Itsy Bitsy Teeny Weeny Yellow Polka Dot Bikini.
But that was a crap song anyway.
I tell you
what. Well, how it got to number one, I don't know.
Because people are idiots, Alan, as you can judge by most of the callers. Hey, we're playing a competition as well. Do you know what this song is? This is a re-recorded version by the original the original artist, shall we say, the person who wrote it anyway, of one of the greatest rock songs of all time. You can hear this, can't you, Alan?
No.
What? Am I doing
I'm going to turn my radio on so I can hear it properly.
Okay, you do that.
Okay, you talking.
Okay.
You can hear this, can't you? No.
Is it coming through the radio?
Turn my radio on. 7 second delay.
Yeah, but am I doing
I can hear it now.
Okay. What does it sound like?
Sounding like a choir.
There we go. We had this whole thing with Alan last night with him listening to the 7 second delay. So it's one of the most famous rock songs of all time, Alan.
Yeah.
Here we go. 0330 123 1215 if you know what this song is. One of the most recognisable rock songs of all time, re-recorded by the original artist. There we go. I've got to stop there because then it suddenly becomes very, very obvious what it is. Any ideas, Alan Caddick?
I had an idea, but it ruled out straight away.
OK, well, what was the idea and why was it ruled out straight away?
I was thinking Motorhead, Ace of Spades, and I mean...
It's not that, but the riff isn't dissimilar.
Oh!
Oh, I'm not going to let you have another go, Alan. You've had your go there.
Okay.
Anything else we can do for you, boss?
You know, last night we had a quiet Pradeep.
We had a little quiet baby Pradeep, didn't we? Yeah. And do you know what? The Pradeep was so quiet last night, Alan, that we set off the alarm that says that we're not broadcasting. Even though we were, it was so quiet, it set off the alarm. And that means...
podcast, and we were.
We were, weren't we? I know we were, but it was so quiet. The computers here, they're a little bit 90s, and they didn't pick it up. And that means that Mr. Grace and Mr. T, the big boss and the not-so-big boss, they get woken up by a phone call... What are you doing?
I'm trying to charge my phone.
You doing
because the battery's low.
He's not really listening to anything you've got to say.
I'm here.
Anyway, the two bosses got a phone call saying that we'd gone off air, so that I got told off for that.
We're going to have to do a loud party.
All right, you ready for it? Davis, can you count us in? 3, 2, 1, go. Count us in, please.
Okay. Ready, Alan?
Ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
What's Alan? Alan?
Ian?
Your phone's rubbish. It kept cutting out.
It's the signal.
Oh, it's your signal, you muppet. What am I bothering for? We'll get there. Don't worry. The show's going to pick up. I promise. Let's just have Dave in Enfield. Oh, hang on a second. Hello, Dave.
Hello.
Hello, fella. What can I do for you?
Not a lot. No, I'm only joking.
Good job, mate. Good.
You see your wrestling.
Yes,
you wrestled. Did you pick the bloke that you wrestled?
I did pick the bloke that I wrestled, yes.
So you gave yourself an easy ride then?
I didn't give myself... I wouldn't call it an easy ride, because in the picture...
I watched it, and he was nothing.
In the picture, he looked quite tall, and he had actually been a wrestler.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Well, the next challenge...
He might have had the wrestling figures to play with, when you were a kid and that, but that's probably about it. That's all he looked like.
Are you trying to throw some doubt on to whether I actually won that fight or not?
No, you won it, but, he weren't much of a contestant, was he? He was a midget compared to you.
It was a tough fight, fella, and I beat him up.
All right, do you want a game of rock, paper, scissors?
Yeah, go on then.
Yeah, go on then.
2, 1, go. What have you got?
Rock.
I've got paper.
All right.
Should we do another one? Best of 3, okay?
All right.
Best of 5's first one to 3, okay. 3, 2, 1, go. What have you got?
Rock.
I've got paper again.
Okay.
Next one, okay. 3, 2, 1, go. What you got?
Scissors.
Oh, I've got paper again. Oh, no, it's 2-1. How did that happen? 3, 2, 1, go. What you got?
Paper.
Oh, I got scissors, Dave. I whopped your ass. I whopped your ass. Oh, look. There is an interview with me on the... it's all about me tonight. And why the hell not? I don't normally do this plugging stuff, but if you go to bit.ly/Lee Twitterview, bit.ly/Lee Twitterview, don't put a www on there, and you might get to see the thing. Now, listen, you... Barry?
Me?
Yes.
Yes.
We had an agreement.
Yes.
You wouldn't phone up until September.
Well, that's a little bit unfair. I was springing to your defence tonight.
What for?
Well, that man, he said that the wrestling was fixed with you.
Yeah, it wasn't
I mean,
fixed.
let's face it, most people are midgets compared to you.
Exactly.
I mean, Really? No, I'll phone up on a couple of issues if you just for tonight, and then I won't phone back again.
Okay, the thing is, why do we need to have you on tonight?
Well, because I won you a Sony Silver, mainly.
Well, technically...
yes.
Technically, yes. You were part of the clip that we sent to Sony that did win us the Silver Award.
Well, that was the funny clip, put it that way, the funny bit.
It was the clip that cost you your marriage.
The thing is, Barry, it's me that makes you funny, as I think people will find out when they come and see your disappointing show in Watford.
Well, it's not disappointing. It's a very good show.
Disappointing, definitely, in terms of ticket sales. How many have you sold so far?
Mate, there are going to be 17 very satisfied customers. And what's more, they can sit whatever they like in a 621 seat.
It's 620. And I don't know if I can come anymore.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Really? Why?
Well, there's a good film on telly that night, and I fancy just sitting in that...
Which night is it, out of interest? Which night?
It's,
Which night was it? Can you remember? I'm not sure you can.
It was,
which one was it? Yeah.
It's in the next...
You can't make it. It's a good film. Just out of interest, which night would it be?
Well, why don't you
film? Which night?
Why don't
night?
Tell people when your show is on?
It's the 12th, this coming Friday.
Friday. I'm busy then. As I said, I think I'm busy that night. There's a good movie on.
Please.
Friday night with Jonathan Ross is on, and you know I can't miss that.
There's a lot of
I'm hoping Ricky Gervais
who want to meet you.
Well, I don't. Do you know? Because I'm doing this sitcom.
Yes.
I genuinely don't know if I can come to that. Although in this week's episode, I've only got like 10 lines.
Well, why don't you check that in and come and see me? It's a very funny play at Watford Palace, 7:45. Box office 01923225671.
What was that number, Barry?
Hold on. Its box office is 01923 225671. Okay. Very reasonable. And you know what? I'm very popular. As a student has got in touch with me this week. I'm not joking. It's absolutely disgusting. He says he wants to do his thesis on me. That is disgusting.
I think it's thesis.
I know what it means. I know some people are into that, but that is disgusting. I don't want to go anywhere near his thesis.
Okay, well, Barry, if I can come, I'll come, but I don't know if I can, I'm afraid.
Right, okay. Well, you come, but I don't want your thesis anywhere near me.
Well, thanks for calling, Barry.
See you all on Friday, folks.
Yes.
Bye.
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 Absolute Radio.
All of which makes me anxious. At times unbearably so.
There we go. We'll get there eventually. A slow start to the show, but I'm knackered. It'll pick up. I promise. Let's rattle through some of these calls we've got to... Oh, we've got answer phone messages tonight.
We do, yes.
Oh, we'll do that in this hour at some point. Let's go to Max. Hello, Max.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Max.
Hello, Ian.
Yes, hello, Max.
Hey, nice to talk to you again.
It's always a pleasure to talk to you, Max.
Well, particularly since I'm so many people's second favourite caller.
You are everybody's second favourite caller, just like the Beautiful South are everybody's second favourite band.
Yeah, well, that's not bad.
It's not
bad. This business of really bad cover versions.
Yes. Oh, yes, we did talk about this, yes. Well,
yes. Yeah, you did mention that earlier.
Yes, we did mention that. That's correct, yes.
How about William Shatner's version of Common People?
Yeah, I don't think it's I kind of think that's all right because he knows what he's doing in that. His tongue is...
What about that?
His tongue is firmly in his cheek when he's recording that one.
Well, what about Telly Savalas' version of... It was a David Gates song back in the 70s.
If, isn't it? If?
If, that's the one.
If a picture paints 1,000 words.
I wonder
if I've got that on the old iPod. Stay with me, hang on. I don't know if I have got that, actually. Let me have a quick look. I am the walrus. I believe in you. I don't want to grow up. No, I haven't got if, I'm afraid. That's a shame.
Well, I suggest you get it.
Well, do you know what? Maybe I'll do that, old man. Maybe I'll do that. I see she's still with you, Max.
And less of the old. Right?
I'm really tired tonight, Max. I'm finding it hard to make this sound as spontaneous and as sharp as it has done the last 2 nights.
Oh, well, you must be tired after all these shows you've done in the last week.
Any tips, Max, on what I can do to just kind of perk things up a little bit?
Perk things up a bit?
Yeah.
Snort some coke?
That's one idea. Thanks, Max. That's a suggestion. That's definitely a suggestion. I wouldn't recommend it to anyone, but it's certainly a suggestion. There we go. We'll get there in the end. There's no chocolate in this building, is there? They should have a vending machine with chocolate.
They've got some biscuits upstairs. Would you like those?
What kind of biscuits are they?
I think there are some Bourbons.
Bourbons,
chocolate
you say?
Bourbons.
Chocolate Bourbons, you say? Chocolate Bourbon. I don't suppose there's a chance for a cup of tea, is there? I know I'm stretching things there a little bit. Yeah, all right. Good lad. Thank you, Davis. If you appreciate it. I'm flagging. I'm really flagging here. Thank you, sir. I'll keep things on an even keel. But that is a true gentleman walking out there. He could have told me to get stuffed. He could have said, up yours, Lee. But he nodded and he took it on the chin and he said yes. So we're all on our best behaviour, please, while there's no producer here. Let's do one more call. Let's do Anthony. Hello, Anthony.
Hey, Ian, how are you?
I'm all right, mate. I'm tired and I feel... Have you been listening to the show tonight, Anthony?
I have.
Give me your honest opinion. What do you think?
I think it's okay.
It's just okay, isn't it? And I don't like okay.
It's not, really good, but I hope it will get up.
I don't know if I can. I'll do my best.
I ain't got energy, but we'll see how it goes on.
We'll see what we can do, Anthony.
Yeah, and then, last night...
Yeah?
It was a good show yesterday, wasn't it? A good show.
Last night's show was brilliant. And the night before that was a brilliant show.
It was really good.
But this is the one, this is my show. This is the one that counts, and I'm doing an awful, awful thing of it here.
You know why, don't you?
Because Davis is back?
No.
No?
Yeah, because Eloise is not here.
Yeah, Eloise, we miss her.
Yeah, that's why.
Anthony, what can I do for you before I play the Blue Oyster Cult?
Oh, lovely. BBLB.
Yes?
Yeah, it was good last night, you all know.
It was all right, wasn't it? It was all right. I love George Lamb. He's a very nice fella. Everyone who works there is a wonderful, wonderful, nice people, so it was good fun.
Hang on the wall for 14 hours. How long was it for?
14 hours these Germans had to hang on a wall, Anthony, 14 hours. Anyway, I'm now declaring this show a Big Brother free zone, Anthony, so no more talk of that.
Yeah, lovely.
Take care, fella.
Yeah.
Ta-ta. It was 20 years ago today! Sergeant Pepper taught the birds to play! Davis is coming with tea, look at that! Oh, I can't drink that Orangina, though. That stuff is... look at these biscuits!
There's no Coca-Cola in the building. But we got Tennant Super.
Oh, man, this place is run by alcoholics. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. That's above and beyond. Thank you very, very much. There we go. Good lad. That's, just bear with me for a second, Ellis. Hang on. Let me have a custard cream. Hang on.
It's good to know that if it all goes wrong, there is super strong ale upstairs.
This place is... I nearly swore then. This place is incredible. Thank you. Right. I'm back. Right, let's... Alan, what the bloody hell do you want?
Ian.
I'm bored of you, Alan.
How come?
Because you're always phoning me up and you never have anything to contribute.
I'm a good call. Listen, what was the music called? The song?
What song?
The last song, not that song you played there, but the previous one that I didn't know. What was it?
I'm not telling you.
I want to know now, but...
No, because you don't know, you are banned from listening to this station.
You can't... No, I don't want to be banned.
You're banned.
How come?
Because I said so. I'm not messing around now. I'm back, kids. Don't worry. Steve is in Westbourne. Hello, Steve.
Oh, hello there.
Hello, fella. What can I do for you?
Yeah, I was wondering when you're going to talk about the elections this evening.
Yes, we are going to be doing the election special after midnight when all of the results are in and we have them 100%. We'll be doing that after midnight.
Not now?
Not now, no.
Well, that's disappointing. I'm disappointed by that because I'm on the phone now and I want to talk about them.
We'll be doing it after 12.
Why is that then? Well, look, seriously, Mr. Lee, I've been listening to the show this evening. You've been talking about The Apprentice and some sort of thing to do with Gates. And not about the elections.
No, right.
So
all right, sorry, we'll talk about the elections then, Steve.
That's right. No, I'm glad to hear that. So go on then.
Well, go on then, you start.
Well, you're doing the election special.
Yeah, we're doing the election special after midnight. This is a precursor.
There's no need to use language like that.
Oh. Let's rattle through these, then we got nothing, and then we're back to... This is why I like it when we have no callers, then you've got to work hard. William's in Essex. William.
Yo, yo, yo.
Bum rush the show, my friend. Yo, yo, yo. Bum rush the show. That's what I'm talking about.
I thought we agreed my name was the Alpha from now on.
Did we agree that?
Yep. On Triple M yesterday.
The Alpha. Okay, well, I need to change on the computer. Hang on a second. I can do that with this. It's the Alpha. Okay, done.
Okay, now let's do the Alpha intro.
What's the Alpha intro?
Like a blade of grass in a field, it's the Alpha. Yo, 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 Ian.
Yes. Okay, the Alpha. Well, this is the... Hey, okay, do you know what this song this is, please? We're trying to find out what song this is. There's no prize. There's nothing to give away. It's one of the most famous rock songs of all time, reimagined by the guy that wrote it. Can you hear it?
A bit.
What's wrong with you people? Hang on, if I do this a bit, hang on. How about now?
Yeah, you can hear like a choir.
Yeah, well, that's what it is. It's a choir.
Yeah.
Jeez. Okay, well, we're going to keep it playing until someone gets it. Right, what do you want?
Anyway, I want to talk about your... Isn't it your birthday coming up in 2 days?
It's my birthday coming up in 2 days, yeah.
You're going to get a little present from Fandango?
Well, I hope I get some present from Fandango, what with her being my wife and all of that, yes. No, I'm getting from her, I'm getting a barbecue.
A barbecue?
Yeah, from her and her parents.
Gas or coal?
I think we're going for gas in the end. We had a whole boring debate. Yeah, you missed this yesterday. It was very dull. Gas or coal? Very dull.
Oh, it's coal all the way.
Gas.
Obviously.
Yeah. Coal, you know, it's hard work, basically, coal. Gas is easy.
But, honestly, as a vegetarian, what do you barbecue?
Nice, what those kebab things, skewers?
Vegetable kebabs.
With, like, halloumi and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
It's pretty much... But it's the social thing, isn't it, of having people around and cooking in your garden.
Standing there with tongs in your hand.
So it'll be fun for a week, and then we'll get bored of it, and we'll never, ever use it again. I think I've discovered that I share my garden, right, with the people downstairs. And I was looking at the garden, and I think a bit of the garden that for the last 8 years I thought belonged to them, I think belongs to me.
How big an area is this?
It's like the paved bit that before we get onto the grass bit.
Okay.
And I think that half of this paved bit is mine. And I'm going to test this by buying a barbecue and leaving it there and seeing if they say anything.
Well, maybe they'll just move it across to...
Well, if they do, then I know that it's theirs. But I'm going to test it by leaving it.
What if it just disappears?
Well, if it just disappears, then we're in very, very serious trouble, aren't we? Anyway, Alpha, is there anything interesting in this phone conversation, or shall I cut you off?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'm warming up again. Let's just quickly do Giuseppe, and then we'll play Steve Winwood. Wow, who'd have thunk that? Giuseppe!
Yo, can I bum rush the show? All done, thank you.
Is that it?
That is it.
Good lad. Well, you can't argue with those stats, can you? Oh, listen to the 80s. Hang on a minute.
It's a great track.
The 80s, we've just opened a window, and this is... For those of you who were 19 years or younger, you don't know what the 80s were. Well, the 80s sounded a little bit like this. Yeah. This is like, let's hear it for the boy. It's like Footloose, isn't it? It's the whole Footloose. It's not though, Stevie Wonder. Oh, shut up.
Mr. Ian Lee.
Ian, your mother. Where have you been all my life? Oh, he loves you, I do. Oh.
Hello, Mr. Lee. It's Wilt here. I hope Davis will play this message. Just to let you know that tonight I'm wearing my wife's black thong. Oh. And guess what, Mr. Lee? I should be wearing a pair of her nice neon green French panties to your live shindiggery show. Oh, if only you knew. Oh.
I was trying to call the show, you f***ing but I couldn't get through. I don't know f***ing why. You said you got no f***ing callers, so I tried to f***ing call, but I can't get through, you f***ing useless piece of freaky piss.
Good morning, Mr. Lee. It's Wilt here. just to let you know that I have shaved off all of my genital hairs. Ooh, it feels so smooth. If only the wife knew. Ooh, bye.
Ian, it's a bit of an emergency because Rachel's feeling a bit queasy and I wonder if you can give us a ring, please, as soon as possible.
All right, it's Chuck D from Public Enemy. Don't you bum rush my show.
I've just seen a woman in a miniskirt and high black stilettos. Ring a ding ding. Oh.
Yeah, hello, it's Terry Carter here. It's a message for Barry, really. He still owes me £700. I'm the proprietor of a local establishment in his area. Now, it seems to me that he's got the money to put on some show, but he's not got the money to pay me back. Barry, I know where you live, I know where you drink. If you don't get the money to me soon, I'm going to cut you. Yeah, that was brilliant. That was the best radio I've ever heard.
It turns out that nearly all of our listeners are sexual deviants in one form or another. What is it? Horrible.
It sounds like Barry's in trouble.
Yeah, there's a guy been emailing me. Barry owes about 738 quid or something. I think it's for lap dancers. I'm not totally sure. They're the answer phone messages. If you wish to leave a message any time, you can do it now or during the week. You dial the same number, 0330 123 1215. We think you press button 3.
Oh, it does keep changing.
It does keep changing. Apparently, some people have been emailing me yesterday saying that the option to come through to the... Let me call the studio number. Hang on a minute. How do I do that? 0330. Because I want to hear what they hear, because someone was saying that the option to come through had gone. 0330 123 1215. Maybe that's just people being stupid. So let's have a listen. Hang on. This is...
Thanks for calling Absolute Radio, the station that gives you amazing live sessions and tickets to the biggest gigs of the summer. Okay. In short, free live music every day.
Brilliant.
For gig information and the Absolute Radio ticket store, press 2. To leave a message for Ian Lee, press 3. For Absolute Radio contact information, press 8. To be transferred to the Absolute Radio reception, press 9. You can also text Absolute Radio.
The option to come through the studio isn't there.
How are people getting through?
50 pence. Plus your
Jesus, why have they taken that off?
Or send us an email.
That's right,
Absolute Radio.
With contract renewals coming up, that's a sure telltale sign, isn't it?
Well, we've got that on tape now.
There's no
well, why don't you take one of these guys and find out how they got through to the studio?
Dial and try again.
I can't get the...
Thanks for calling.
Hang on a minute, I can't get the thing up there.
Maybe if you just keep hanging on, it takes you to the studio.
Line 1?
Oh, hi.
You're on the air. How did you get through to us, please?
Because I'm a genius.
OK, but because for the idiots that are listening to this show and aren't as geniosity as you... what did you dialed the number and then what did you press?
1.
Well, can we get that... Davis, can I ask a small request that for my show, which is a phone-in show, could Ross King please record... all he's got to record is... press button 1 to go through to the studio. Can they just do that this week?
It'd be good. It'd be good to know that there is a way to get through to the studio.
No wonder we've had no new people phoning up, because they phone up and they think, oh, no, I can't get through, and then they put the phone down.
Yeah, because it only gives lines 2, 3 and 4.
I know, we just listen.
So if you dial option 1, it gets you straight through to the studio.
Straight through, yeah.
Okay,
so now we're going to have to give out the number and say hit option 1.
OK, so if you want to call the studio, 0330 123 1215, and then press button 1 when Ross King starts talking. Can we seriously ask him to put that on?
I know, I'm sure.
It's unbelievable. Anyway, my friend, you're through. What can I do for? Who is this, by the way?
Cool. 3 very quick things. Firstly, I got a 48k rubber key Spectrum, and I'm playing Elite.
Oh, you dirty, dirty boy. Well, I've not got the rubber key one. I've got a Spectrum Plus 2, because they were cheaper on eBay, and it's got the tape deck and everything built in. But well done, you. Although Elite on the Spectrum isn't that good, I'm afraid. It's not as good as the BBC disc version.
No, because everything, the economies are all the same on all the planets, which is a bit weird.
Oh yeah, no, I'd heard that actually about that. Yes.
Also, pretty exciting about the new Left 4 Dead.
Left 4 Dead 2, that you get a chainsaw and the witch moves.
And it's light everywhere, which I can actually see what I'm doing.
Ah, interesting.
Also,
yes. Who are you, my geeky friend?
Nick the Quailman from Curdford.
Man, if I were there with you, I would be giving you a manly, geeky hug. I like the cut of your jib, my friend.
Good man. Also, very exciting, mid-July, Brian Wilson at Guildfest.
Oh, now, yeah, I've heard about that. I don't think I'm going to be able to go to the Guildfest.
No way.
I think I'm probably working, as I'm working... It's pretty much 7 days a week for the next 6 weeks.
That's hard.
Yeah, and it's weird, he's only playing Guildfest and I think one other thing, and that's it.
Yeah, well, thankfully me and the missus are going to go to that, so we're going to take time out from the farm to...
Hang on a minute, you just sent a Facebook message, didn't you, inviting people to go with you?
I did.
That's you! I can put a voice to the name and the Elite logo. Well done, sir. It's always a pleasure to talk to you.
Good man. Well, my name's Nick, and great to listen to your show as always.
Nick, I'm sorry it's a disappointing one tonight. I'll try and save the last hour and a half for you.
Cool. Take it easy,
Thank
fella.
you, fella. There we go. What a nice gentleman. You want to call up? You dial 0330 123 1215, then try pressing button 1. Eleanor? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, that's you, is it?
Hello?
Hello, is that you?
Yeah.
Is that Eleanor?
Eleanor, yeah.
Eleanor. You're not going to go for the Eleanor.
Well, no, it's not my name.
All right, calm down. Do you know the song Eleanor by the Turtles?
Eleanor.
Sorry?
Gee, I think you're swell.
Yeah,
that one.
That's the one. Okay.
Do you know what? Is that an actual song?
What do you mean is that an actual song? You just sang it, didn't you?
Yeah, but you know what? When I was younger, my son used to sing that song to me, and
have you never actually heard it properly?
He made it up.
Have you never? Oh no, have you never heard it? It's an
No,
amazing.
he
Hang
said he made
on.
it.
No, he didn't. This is an amazing song. Listen to this. Is a great song. Listen to this. Hang on. Here we go. This is kind of
Are you
like
gonna play it?
This is it. This is it. Here we go. I really think you're groovy. Let's go out to a movie. Eleanor, love you, Eleanor dearly. Here we go. Okay, stick with it. Your looks intoxicate me, even though your friends hate me. What do you say now, Eleanor? Can we? Here we go. You'll never have heard that song. It's about you. Hello? She's still there? It's about you, Eleanor. How could you never have heard that song?
I have heard it, but my friend told me that he made it up.
It was written by the Turtles in the mid-'60s as a Mickey take of Eleanor Rigby by the Beatles.
Oh. Why is it just... How do they spell Eleanor?
Well, hang on. Right, they're spelling Eleanor Elenore.
Well, that's not even about me then.
Oh Jesus! I'm trying to make you feel part of the gang, and you're really just poking me in the eye with a stick.
I do. I'm just disappointed. I'm a bit PO'd.
Why are you PO'd?
Because
hang on a second. Chorus
this
coming
is
up.
like my best friend. I've heard it for like.
Eleanor, gee, I think you're swell, and you really do me well. You're my pride and joy, etc. Anyway, yes. I've woken up now, Eleanor, you'll be pleased to hear. Hello?
You what?
Hello, she's... this is like talking through glass. I've woken up now, Eleanor, thanks to you. So come on, what have you got for us?
I wanted to ask... I don't know, well, I wanted to ask, you know mobile broadband?
Mobile... I'm not Fevsy, the gadget sector. Yes, mobile broadband, yes.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to say.
Where is this?
It's not very good, is it?
No. Next.
Is it?
I did my best.
What a night for a dance, you know I'm a dancing machine.
No, that's not right. Iain Lee.
Iain Lee.
Absolute
Radio.
Last night, Davis, in the cab home, It was a very nice gentleman, but I was really tired. He wouldn't stop talking. He was a nice fella. And he said, do you want the radio on? I said, yeah, go on. And he said, do you mind if I said, put whatever is on. I don't like going in a cab and saying it. Who are the new people that were on last night? Chaz and Dave.
Yeah.
Chaz and Dave were on.
Chaz and Dave.
And I wouldn't have minded hearing them, to be honest. They sound like,
Did you talk to them at all?
Yeah, they phoned up. Well, someone could pretend to be them phoned up. I gave them short shrift. But I certainly, if they were listening upstairs, I taught them how to do a radio show last night. Are they on tonight, or is it John Osborne?
I believe it's John, but I'll double-check that.
But so I wanted to listen to them, but I don't have the confidence in a cab to dictate to my driver what I'll play. So I just went, whatever you want, thinking it would be Magic, or it'll be Talk Sport, or it'll be or Absolute. It'll be something, He put on Capital dance anthems. Ooh. Oh, Jesus. Do people still listen to that? It reminds me of the 3 times...
Is that guy who used to be on Radio 1, who now, who got fired from Radio 1?
I don't know who it was. But he had people phoning up. He had a guy... All right, hang on, let's see if we can recreate the scene. Hang on a second, let's see. I must have some...
Do you want some banging beats?
Have you got any banging beats there? Maybe I've got some...
I'll find some, hang on.
I've got some dance music here, hang on a second. Aswad? How have I got Aswad on my phone? Is this them? Hang on, is this dance? No, this is...
Doesn't sound like dance to me.
This is ukuleles, hang on. Hang on, we'll find some dance music. Let's try. Hang on, this might be dance, hang on. This is I Will Survive in Hindi.
I've got a good one for you. Here we go.
Okay, what have you got? Go on. All right, you're listening to Capital Dance Anthems. We got a call on line 1. Who's on line 1?
Yeah, all right, mate. It's Tony. I want to give a big shout-out to my posse.
Okay, Tony, give a big shout-out.
This is to Smudge, Nobber, Bender, Wallboy, and the Bum.
All right, man, enjoy your night. This is for you, yeah! And that was it. That's David Bowie.
It is a remix.
This is more dance than that. Hang on, this is Indian I Will Survive. This is good. Where is that from? It was the most awful thing I've ever heard, and it reminded me of the 3 times I went to a club, and I think someone put a drug in my drink. Oh, I flipping hated it. I hated it.
If you hated it the first time, why did you go back?
I went out with a girl for a while who was a bit of a raver, like proper
Did she carry a whistle with her everywhere she went?
She didn't have a whistle, no, but...
Glow sticks.
Oh, I ended up in places I really, felt very uncomfortable in, and listening to that crap, and it was on in the car, and it was just as bad as I remember it. And it is, I know it's a cliche, it's the only, that music you can only enjoy if you're very, very high on dance drugs. That's what it's made for, isn't it? It's that
repetitive...
not the kind
of music you sit down in your living room and chill out to.
Jeez, it's horrible. A music that you can only enjoy while having a chemical in your head is a bad music. That's bad music. If you have to have chemicals in you, it's a bad music. Anyway, do you want to take those phone calls? Sorry, it's my rant about that last night. Let's go to Phil in Coventry. Good evening, Phil.
How you doing, Ian?
I'm doing very well. I'm waking up. I think the last hour of the show is going to be a humdinger, my friend. I know what the problem is. We've not mentioned anything to do with our Lord and Master, Lord Lindsay Buckingham, this evening. So there may be some Lindsay Buckingham references after midnight.
I reckon you should pay some Lindsay Buckingham.
Yeah, maybe I should play some Lindsay Buckingham.
He might buck you up a little bit.
It might buck me up. I do like a bit. Lindsay Buckingham is the new... Oh, Davis! I got my tickets to see Fleetwood Mac in October.
Nice.
Yes.
Where are they playing?
They're playing Wembley Arena.
Very nice.
And I'm right at the back of Wembley Arena. Never mind. Then, of course, they went and announced another date. Damn you, Fleetwood Mac. Damn you! Anyway, Phil, sorry, I'm wittering on. What can I do for you?
You're having this barbecue.
Yes.
And I know you're a vegetarian.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried these vegetarian sausages?
Yes, I have. Many times.
What are they like, mate?
They're all right. The Linda McCartney ones are very good.
Are they?
Yeah, they're all right. I mean, they're not...
Sorry, carry on.
No, they're not, they're not real sausages, and they're the shape of sausages, and that's where the similarity ends.
But they're tasty.
They're all right.
Because I've seen them, and I thought,
I fancy trying them, but what, they're like cardboard.
They're not like car. Are you a vegetarian, Phil?
No, I'm not, mate, but I'd like to try them.
The Linda McCartney ones are probably the best, I would say. They're not like real sausages. They're not got the sweet, succulent taste or the texture of a real sausage.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
Thanks for answering my question.
Pleasure, Phil. Thank you.
Play some Buckingham, will you?
I'll try and play some Buckingham. Can we get some Buckingham for the next hour? Let's get some Buckingham. Hang on, what's this? Is playing it again, is it? Sorry, my iPod's stuck. Hang on. Sorry. Hang on, what's this? Oh, sorry, that's a very weird album that's just come up on my iPod. What on earth is... I think this is The Cure, but I don't... Why would I have to... What the flippin' hell is this? Oh, it is a Cure song, but done like acoustic.
It's a breakdown.
It's a breakdown.
Boys Don't Cry.
Yeah, Boys Don't Cry. That's a good Cure song. I don't like the Cure, but that's a good song. And Killing an Arrow, both like good early Cure records. This is nice, like country styling. Then he starts singing.
It's unusual for you that isn't in Japanese.
Yeah, I know.
I thought that might be in Japanese.
Most of it is in Japanese, isn't it? Which is oh, this is great. This isn't in Japanese. But this is a great cover version. Hang on.
All right, we got a call now. It's Tony on the line. Tony, where are you? Yeah, I'm out in the town. I'm having a big night. I want to give a big shout out to my boys.
Okay, Tony, this one's for you. Unbelievable racket it was. No one's guessed what this is yet either. This is. I'm going to keep playing this now and I'm going to play it and it'll come. Oh, it's Dan guessing. Hang on, Dan, are you guessing what this is?
All right, mate. Yeah, I am, man. I think it's because you've been talking about the Beatles rock band. I think it's Sgt. Pepper. Is it a Beatles? It's a Beatles one, isn't it? I thought I could hear something coming through.
It's not a Beatles one.
No,
it's from that era, and it's from their a band that some would consider to be their contemporaries, not the Rolling Stones.
Oh, could it sound like Sgt. Pepper was coming through? I thought he was mixing it up on the deck.
No, Sgt. Mix. I feel like no. This is this is my Sgt. Pepper. Hang on, this is Sgt. Pepper.
Oh, you mix it. Mix it up. What? And then throw a bit of Linda Bellingham in there as well, isn't it? Yeah?
That mixes quite well.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Hey, listen, I'm on one of the biggest radio stations in the country and I'm allowed to do this. It's just the look on your face.
Well, the bosses are probably drunk by now anyway, so they're not listening.
Here we go, this is it. Now. Dan, this is it, listen. Here we go. Do you know it now?
I don't know, is it Alex Jones and his cover of The Snowman? I don't know, what is...
You really got me going.
You got me so I don't know what I'm doing.
That wasn't it, was it?
This is it, man. They'll come back in a second. This is Ray Davies's new album. He's got a choir to do Kinks songs. Here we go. And some of it kind of works. Victoria, where's my track listing? Hang on. Victoria kind of works. And some of the Village Green medley works, but I mean...
Got a choir to do the whole album?
Yeah!
Oh, my God.
Classic Kinks songs as you've never heard them before. There's a reason why, Ray.
I was hoping I had the right answer. I had my on that barbecue you've got. You know what I mean? I thought that was the prize.
No, mate, there is not. We were hoping to get Ray Davies on the show, but after slagging off his album, I don't think it's going to happen.
You're clear to play Fleetwood Mac, though.
Oh, can we? What we play?
I've got Little Lies here.
No.
You don't want that one?
No, I want Buckingham.
I was going to...
Yeah, that's him, isn't it?
No, I don't know. That's more McVie, isn't it?
You want Go Your Own Way?
Yeah, I want Go Your Own Way. That's all.
That's all you need to say, really.
Dan, sorry, Dan. Yes.
So I was going to say no. I like what you're doing, man. You know what I mean? It's like I can tell what you're doing. It's similar to sort of the Human Zoo. You know what I mean? Tommy Boyd used
I'm
to
a
do.
big fan. Listen, I've nicked.
Yeah, I know you are.
I've nicked most of my stuff from Tommy Boyd, Danny Baker, and Clive Bull. I owe it all to them. Dan,
yeah,
listen.
It's good, man. It's good. When you're going to do like the happy hour or something like that, just rip it. You know what I mean?
All right, we'll do the happy hour the next hour. Stuff it. Let's have that. Hey, Dan, thanks for calling, mate.
All right, no problem.
Cheers, fella. There we go. What a nice gentleman he was. Eleanor's calling back in. Eleanor, what do you want?
Hi. If you're going to play a Fleetwood Mac song, can you play The Chain?
I didn't know that they did I didn't know that
You
that
didn't
was...
know that?
I didn't know that. That was a great surprise to find that out.
So you were just listening to the first bit and you're going, hey, this is pretty good, and then it kicks in and you're like, oh my God, I know this.
Oh, Jesus, this is amazing! No, we're not playing the chain.
Why?
I don't think we've got it.
Because you want to play Go Your Own Way.
Have we got the chain?
We have got the
I
chain.
don't play Go Your Own Way.
Are we allowed to play? Let's play the chain then, shall we? Because the kids might not know about that.
A bit of Victoria, very nice.
I'm a kid. I know about it.
All right, we'll play the chain then, Eleanor.
Okay.
Thanks, bye. Sex was bad and obscene. I do like Ray Davies, but this album, some of it works, and it's a brave thing. Some of it works, and some of it you think, oh, man, what do you think?
We'll leave that one for Jeff to do then.
Jeff, well, hey, listen, if he's available and he's not heard this broadcast, I would love to talk to Ray Davies. I would love to, because I can talk to him about the Kinks until the Kinks come home. But Theo Watkins.
Yo.
Yo, Bum Rush the show.
Yeah, is that a Public Enemy quote or a Run DMC one?
Probably.
Yeah, all right then. Well, I've got some bad news.
Uh-oh.
The BNP have just won their first European Parliament seat.
Oh, the fascists have got
Yeah,
in,
I
have
know.
they?
Most of my friends are going to be sent home now.
Oh, no, hang on a minute. We're not doing the election special until
sorry.
after midnight. So, sorry, you have to call back after midnight. I'm sorry about that. Okay, right. Victoria! Gary's in Catford. Good evening, Gary.
Evening, Ian.
I'm waking up, Gary, but it turns out that me being awake doesn't necessarily mean the show's getting any better. It can still be pony with me alert.
Yeah. I was going to guess the Kinks, actually.
Oh, up yours,
were
you?
Genuinely, I was.
Up your bumhole.
Yeah, whatever. Now, I'm here to collect my prize.
What? Sorry? Hello?
Hello, yes. Well, you and I last night, gentleman's agreement about The Apprentice.
Yes.
Yes, so I won.
What exactly do you think you won?
Well, I don't know. We had a gentleman's agreement. I thought the prize would be, I don't know, something good.
Well, the gentleman's agreement is that there is no prize. Isn't that how a gentleman's agreement works?
That's not how I envisioned it. I just thought the gentleman's agreement meant that I could sneak out of it if I lost, but get something good if I won.
No. You got it the wrong way around. I could get something good if I won, and I can sneak out of it if I lost. He picked the wrong person, man. What did he pick Yasmina for?
You know, to be honest, I had Howard winning it from the start, but that didn't go very well.
The fella from the Halifax adverts?
No.
Who the hell is Rocky when he's at home?
He was the bloke who, he was very early got kicked out because he was too young and he failed the sandwich task, even though he made sandwiches for a living.
I don't remember. I did see the first...
It was that week 2 or something mad, it was.
The thing is, when you start watching something like The Apprentice and Big Brother...
Yeah.
I try not to get too attached to people, i.e. learn their names, because half of them you're going to forget anyway.
Well, it's really tough at the beginning, particularly in things like The Apprentice, because there's so many of them.
Yeah.
And you can't, and it's not until about the sort of 3rd or 4th week you begin to work out who's going to stick around.
I don't know if you've seen any of this year's Big Brother, but it turns out there are 162 of them in the house at the moment.
I read something, they got invaded by the SAS, and I just thought, no.
Did they?
There was some sort of task to do with them getting invaded.
Did. Yes, they did something like that.
They're reaching.
Do you know, I've badmouthed Big Brother in the past. I don't mind it, but I just haven't got the time to watch it this year. It's just not going to be part of my schedule.
I have watched it other years, and it's been quite good, but just this year, no. But so that prize we're talking about.
Yeah, there's no prize, but
well, fair enough.
Yeah, sorry about that. It's just a way.
No, that's okay.
Well, Gary, turns out you're the last call of the evening.
Really?
Yeah, there's no other calls. Like, David, am I correct in thinking there's no other calls?
There's no other calls, yeah. Because nobody knows that they've got to hit option 1 before they come through to the studio.
I can't believe that.
Do you want to play the Fleetwood Mac track, then?
Oh, yeah, shall we?
Yeah. You go through the good one?
It's the chain.
It's the chain. Brilliant.
So, see you later, Gary. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. There's a surprise at the end for the kids. I didn't know about this, but there's a lovely little surprise. Bye-bye, Gary. Bye-bye.
Iain Lee.
Yes.
Absolute.
Come on.
Absolute Radio.
It's the last hour of the show. We can pull through this together. It's been a long slog, I'll grant you that. Not one of the best. Hey, listen. I can't do great shows every single night. That would just be unfair on everybody else. Vicky!
Hello.
Hello, Vicky.
Hello.
It's a bit flat tonight, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a little bit. I think it's that people not knowing how to get through to the studio.
What are you talking? Sorry, are you talking with cotton wool in your mouth? Because I can't understand a word you're saying.
Is that better?
Say something.
Is that better?
That's better. Yes. What were you
I'm
doing?
laying down, and I was actually.
Oh, stop trying to sex it up for the boys and indeed the ladies.
Sorry, I don't think it sounds like I've got cotton wool in my mouth. It's very sexy.
Well, no, you're right. Actually, that's do you know what? The thing is, if you can think of it, then it turns somebody on. That's my thing.
I'm sure that it would.
There are people somewhere who are. Nearly said a very rude phrase then, but who are pleasuring themselves whilst stuffing their mouths full of cotton wool or indulging in a bit of kung fu.
It's a really, really, really horrible thought.
I hate cotton wool. Now, the thought of chewing on cotton wool has made me...
Yeah. I had some teeth out about 2 months ago, and I woke up from the anaesthetic, because I had to have it done when I was asleep, with what felt like a mouth full of cotton wool. It was horrible.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And then the dentist did his fly-up and everything was fine. Anyway.
Yeah, your Fleetwood Mac thing, you know, when you said you phoned up, you got your tickets to Fleetwood Mac.
I've got my tickets to see Fleetwood Mac and our Lord and Master, Lord Lindsay Buckingham, and God damn it, I'm going to... Davis, this is my promise to the world. I am going to get Lindsay Buckingham on this show, the man who's shy and reticent and doesn't like doing interviews. I am going to get him on this show if it's the last
This is the
thing
band that
I do.
the record company said... we said any promo? They said no chance.
No chance.
No chance for the whole radio station.
I am going to get Lindsay Buckingham, Lord Lindsay Buckingham. We gave away the Lindsay Buckingham quiz last night. We gave away the email address and password to the email address lindsaybuckingham1@yahoo.com. I set it up. We gave it away. I shall get Lindsay Buckingham on this show. It's my promise to you, Vicky.
Forget Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I just want I want a Lindsay Buckingham email address.
You can't have a Lindsay Buckingham email. I only got half that. But anyway, so your point is...
Yeah, my point is, right, you got your ticket,
yes.
And, you know, you felt very, very hard done by because they put the next date on.
Yeah.
I actually had tickets for Nirvana, and he committed suicide 4 days.
Oh, he blew his head off. Oh, how selfish. How bloody selfish. You're right. It's the same thing. How selfish of Kurt Cobain.
You were going to the concert.
Jeez, I mean, not carrying the pain and the burdens that forced him to suicide. Forced him to suicide, and he should have just pulled his socks up and carried on with it because you had a ticket to see him. Shame on you, Vicky. Shame. But they should do that if they're going to announce another date, because they obviously Fleetwood Mac obviously had Wembley Arena booked for that night as well. Because you don't just go, oh Christ, we've sold up. Hey Mick, phone up Wembley and say they got another night free. Oh yeah, they have. The next night's free as well. Brilliant. Tell them we'll book it. They don't do that. They've obviously had both nights booked. So they should say, we have got 2 nights at Wembley Arena. Or when the first one fills up, then we're going to announce the second one. So it's up to you. Do you try and get one for the first one? Or do you take the gamble and wait for the second one and then maybe not get any at all?
It's for the feeding frenzy, isn't it?
I blame John McVie. I blame Christine McVie, even though she's not in them anymore. That's why I blame her.
I blame Kurt
Blame
Cobain.
them all. Vicky, thank you for that. Hello? Oh, she's gone. That's it. That's the end of that. That's good. Oh, Christ! Stevie, we've sold out all of the nights. What should we do? I don't know. Mick, have you got the number for Wembley Arena? Can you give them a call and see if they've got any more free nights? Yeah, they have. They're free the next night as well. We'll book it. What a happy coincidence. Damn you, Fleetwood Mac. But I love you, Lindsay. I never thought I'd miss you. It must be love, love, love. People are, oh, hang on, it's the wrong fella. People are emailing in asking about the... Josh, stop emailing in now. One more email from you, Josh, and your band. I'm addressing that point. The live DVD commentary I mentioned. We will be doing it in a few weeks, but my laptop that I was going to be watching... Basically, we were going to watch a film here, probably Star Trek IV: The Voyage Home, and you would watch it as well, and throughout the show, I would commentate on the film. And so do like a commentary. So this is the bit where Spock does the Vulcan neck pinch on the guy with the stereo on the bus and stuff like that, and you'd be watching going, ha, 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 yes, it is. One more email from you, Josh, and your band.
The keyboard's packed up in here, so I can't see any of the emails.
He's just sending in a dozen emails. One more email, Josh. And let me just reply. Hang on. Oh, he's texting. One more... Oh, knob. I've got to phone him up because he's just sending in text and he's blocking the whole thing. Hang on a second. I hate him enough.
This studio is just... Look at this. It doesn't even work. I'm about to have a rant.
You have a rant, fella. Go for your life. Go on.
I'm just a bit annoyed that the keyboard's not working. Nothing works here anymore. Do you remember we had to go
you.
to a different studio because the monitors weren't
No,
working?
it's all balls, man. It's all balls.
Are you listening?
Are you listening, balls? So hang on, Josh has sent in like 10 texts. That's a fiver or something, isn't it? Hello? Hello, Josh?
Hello?
Hello, Josh, this is Iain Lee. Stop texting me!
Okay.
It's Ian!
Yeah?
Stop texting me! You've sent in a dozen texts!
Okay.
We'll be doing it. Listen, I'm addressing the situation now. You're on the air, by the way.
Yeah.
We will be doing the live DVD commentary in a few weeks, but my laptop that I was going to do it on has broken, and I've had to give it to my mate to see if he can fix it. So as soon as I get it back and it's fixed, then we'll do the live DVD commentary, and it'll probably be Star Trek 4 The Voyage Home, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Can you stop texting me now, please?
Yeah.
Thank you, Josh. Goodbye.
Bye.
There we go. Phil's in Wimbledon. Good evening, Phil.
Good evening, Ian.
What can I do for you, my love?
Well, I've got quite a lot of bad cover-up versions, I'd like to tell you.
Cover-up versions, you say?
Yeah.
Okay, well...
You know, Walk This Way by Aerosmith. Girls Aloud and Sugar Babes have done that, too.
Oh, do you know what? I bet the Girls Aloud version is all right.
Well,
I've got a soft spot for the Girls Aloud. I think they're a fine pop. My missus hates them. Davis, your views on the Girls Aloud?
Love them.
I mean, the music's tosh, really. Sounds of the Underground was a good song, actually.
It was a good song.
But come on, you know, they're doing the job. Their job is to be 4.5 fit-looking girls, sort of singing, you know which one I'm talking about, sort of singing all right, and that's it.
Well, that's
and they
pop,
do
isn't
that,
it, though? That's
they
pop.
do that perfectly.
Yeah.
They do it perfectly.
They're a great pop band.
Phil, I'm not allowing that one. Next.
Tiny Dancer by Ironic, originally by Elton John, but it's made rubbish now.
Well, okay, listen, I'm not going to allow that, and I'll tell you why. Because Tiny Dancer's a rubbish song anyway. Everyone says, Tiny Dancer's classic, Elton John at his finest. I don't think it is that good. Phil, one more strike and you're out, I'm afraid, my friend.
Okay, well, hopefully this will do. Uptown Girl, but by Westlife.
Oh, well done. You've just saved it right at the end, Phil. Yes, that's an atrocious...
I found a cover of Victoria.
Go on, by who?
By the Kooks.
Oh, let's hear this. Come on.
You can make your mind up on this one.
It's not exactly rocking, is it? Victoria's one of my favourite Kink songs, by the way, so let's see. No! Absolutely awful. Absolutely awful. So, Darren of Telford, good evening, sir.
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa.
How are we doing?
Yeah, fine. I'm going to go back to Japan in October, I've decided. What a month October's going to be. Fleetwood Mac and Japan, not the rock group, the country.
I heard you say that earlier, and I'm dead envious.
Yeah, I'm going back, man. Screw this place. I'm going to go over there.
Works.
When nothing works, I'm going to take a fortnight off and go and see...
Listen, you know why Kurt Cobain killed himself?
I probably don't want to know, if I'm honest, Darren.
Because he...
No, I probably don't want to know. We could give it some...
Suits my clothes.
Let's get this one out of the way quickly. Crazy Benji.
Good morning, Iain Lee.
Hey, man, I'm going to go I'm seeing Beyonce tomorrow night.
Oh, you're seeing it tomorrow night? I thought you would have seen it tonight.
No, tonight I'm working, mate. How would I be able to get to a concert?
Of course, No,
I'm going to go and see Beyonce in concert tomorher night. So again, pop. I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
Good one.
Yeah.
You'll enjoy it. You will. I mean, you will. She's absolutely.
She's got a fit arse. That's what we're going for. I'm going for the arse.
Benji, can you get?
Also, she does a great show. There's an aura there that when you go, there's a vibe there.
Benji, can you get Ian?
Davis. Huh?
Get Ian backstage. He's desperate to go and meet Beyonce.
I would love to meet Beyonce.
Oh, him?
Can you get me backstage?
Put it. No, well, you know what? There's a number I can give you off air.
Yeah.
Which you might be able to get tickets.
Well, I've got. What is it? Ticketmaster?
Not tickets, but you might be able to get to meet her off, especially if you tell them you're Absolute.
Right. Whose number?
And
is it?
Crazy Benji.
Whose number? I'm sure that would go down well. Whose number is it, Crazy Benji?
Well, I'll tell Davis off air.
Okay, well, that's great, Davis. If you can get that number, and I will certainly give them a call. And see if
I look forward to taking that number.
Nice one, Crazy Benji. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. Thank you.
You know the Oh, this low-luck Ray Davis thing, yeah?
Oh, yeah, Ray Davis, yeah.
He discussed... I was discussing it with somebody years ago.
Oh, you discussed with him doing the...
No, I didn't discuss with him, no. I've overheard of him discussing. Oh, yeah, actually, you know what? People think I'm nuts because I say I'm on this song and that song and the other song.
Yeah, of course.
You know somebody called Sarah, don't you?
Sharon?
No, from a group called Girls Aloud.
She's the blonde one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know her. We're really good friends.
Right. Ask her if I'm nuts. Or ask her if she knows me.
Well, I say really good friends. I once sat at the same dinner table as her at an awards ceremony, and I like to think she chatted me up, although I think she was just being polite.
Well, she spoke very highly of you. That's how I first got to know your name.
Oh, really?
It was in, 2004.
What did Sarah from Girls Aloud say about me, Crazy Benji?
She said you're a very talented presenter. It was 5 years ago, you know?
Yeah.
You did a lot of
5 years
beer
ago.
and...
That's the money shot.
It's all downhill from there. All right.
Oh gosh, I was going to say something else. You know what? I'll have to say that for next week. But you know what? America is not the beast. You know, we keep saying, not we, but some people keep saying America is the beast.
The beast.
You've heard of that phrase?
I've heard of that phrase. Yes, Crazy
Benji.
Right.
Well, I can confidently say to everybody, America is not the beast described in the Bible.
Well, everyone can sleep easy tonight, Crazy Benji, and I think the clue there is most definitely in the name. Well done. Oh, I didn't get the number to go backstage at Beyonce. Balls. I'm going to regret that.
Bad luck. We should call him back and get it.
No. Theo Watkins, and then we're out of here. Theo, yes?
Yeah, is it the special yet?
Oh, you missed it.
What do you mean I missed it?
Oh, it was between midnight and 10 past midnight, I'm afraid, Theo. Now it's back to the music. Sorry about that,
you're
mate.
an idiot hole.
You're an idiot hole.
Oh, go and sit on an egg.
There we go. Hang on a second. Hey, Max.
Hello, it's not Max, it's Michelle.
Michelle, curb your potty mouth. What can we do for you?
I'm just calling in to talk to you.
OK, well, then you've done that. Let's talk.
Go on, bring it on.
What do you want to talk about?
Sorry, someone interfered. Sorry, what?
Yeah, what do you want to talk about?
Anything you like.
OK, but you must have had an idea when you called up.
What's happening, brother?
Sorry, who's that?
Sorry, someone's interrupting.
Ha! Well, thanks for calling.
It's cut me off already. He's cut me off. He's cut me off already. Oh. What?
Hey, yo, Wablo,
Tamata wakatangi hani kuwe uo tamata ya tuli buka kabiti monga hora nuku boka wena wakatana tahu mata kuwaitana nuru kawa mikitora.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa.
Hi, this is Kim Wilde, and my favourite all-time radio caller is Rob Bonet.
It's time for the most dangerous part of the show. Triple M. Straight to air.
Hey, it's really hard to drum along with that, isn't it?
Yeah, a little bit.
I didn't realise it was some crazy muffed up time. Are you on that
Better?
microphone? There we go.
There we go.
They amplify your voice, you see. Listen, go and download the Long and Short podcast because of the show when they come out in the week. The show's not been great tonight. You know, it can't be a win every time, but there is bonus material at the top and at the end of both the Long and the Short podcast for the Sunday night show. There's also the podcast of me filling in for Nick Shaw on Friday and Saturday, and an Apprentice bonus podcast that'll be out in the middle toward the end of the week, something like that. So it's all I'm saying is there's a lot of product out there, and it's free. You can get it on iTunes or absoluteradio.co.uk or both. you know, it's all numbers. Sort of.
It is.
What are you up to this week, Davis? You got anything exciting planned?
More work, really.
Yeah, man,
More
work. It's all it is, isn't it?
The holidays are over.
Holidays are over. Yes, I've got Beyonce tomorrow, but work too much work to the point where I shouldn't really be going to a concert because I've got to learn lines and stuff, man. And
back to the gym though this week. I think there's going to be a lot of exercising.
We phoned up to investigate cancelling our gym membership.
Did you?
Yeah, it's not been for ages and not feeling guilty. Although I was supposed to go on Saturday to see the osteopath to click my. I've still got this headache, and I was getting in my car to go, and the gym phoned me up and said, "Oh, I'm sorry, terribly sorry, Mr. Lee. You can't see the osteopath today. The gym has been forced to close due to an incident, and the fire brigade have advised us to keep it closed all morning."
Do you think someone got a bit too crazy lifting weights? They actually burnt the friction.
Well, I said, "What's the incident?" And they said, "Afraid we're not allowed to say. It's just an incident." So what has happened?
What causes a fire at a gym?
Well, was it a fire? They didn't say a fire. Maybe it was
the fire brigade was called. Maybe somebody's cat.
But
got caught on the roof.
what jobs do fire brigades do? They do fires. They do floods, which is ironic, I think, isn't it?
Yes.
They do cats. They do things stuck up high.
Yes.
I think they do getting into things as well, don't they? They're cheaper than locksmiths.
Yes, that's right. So
locksmith is like 150 quid.
So they can just break down your door.
I know a locksmith, through watching a locksmith break into my flat.
You learned a few tricks, did you?
I learned I can open my front door. I've got 2 front doors. I can open the front door without a key now. And I know what. Did you know how to do it?
But can you do that? Can you do that at other places or just your own house?
I could do it with other places where the door isn't brilliant. I know exactly what. Right. Do you know how they do it?
No.
I'm not going to say it on air, but I'll tell you. It's that simple.
Amazing.
I paid a man £150 to do that for me.
Was
exactly, was that tiny piece of kit. Exactly, whatever. 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number.
Option 1.
Yeah, press option 1. I can't believe... How long has that been gone?
No, actually.
We got a load of messages yesterday and Friday saying, how do we get on? And now I realise that Ross King is trying to nobble me. 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number. Then you press option 1 and you'll come straight to air. Now, Davis is in the same studio as me, sending a very curt email to the technical facilities department because the computer's muffed up in there again, is it?
They have, yeah.
This place is balls, isn't it?
It's just
really absolute balls. So there's no screening. You come straight to air. There is a 7-second delay. Oh, I was thinking of a competition we could do. For the, we like doing little secret things for the podcasters.
Yeah.
And if I dump something, it goes on the podcast, doesn't it? Unless it's removed.
That's right.
So we could ask a question and then dump it.
That's a good idea.
It's a good idea. We won't do it now because I've not thought it's not bad. I thought that on the way in.
Good, yeah.
So as long as the question's like sort of 6 or 7 seconds long.
Yeah.
And we ask the question, then dump it.
Doesn't matter how long it is. Well, yeah.
It's sort of
six,
and then the podcasters can email in. There's something in it. I've not quite thought it through.
Good. I like it.
There's something there. Yeah. 0330 123 1215. I'm stalling because only 3 people are calling in so far.
Well, that's because no one's hit option 1.
One of them's a withheld. Oh, damn it, let's take the withheld, shall we? Let's see. Line 1, you're on the wireless. There we go. Okay, there's another with. I don't really take withhelds too often. We'll try these. We've got line 4, you're on the wireless. It's Hanson. I was saying the other day I liked Hanson, and I went to see Hanson in concert many years ago. Let's try line 2. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Am I too late for the hand knitting special?
Yes, I'm afraid you've missed that.
When was it?
That was last Tuesday.
Last Tuesday?
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Nuts. Oh, these mix together quite well, don't they? Oh, we went and saw Drag Me to Hell in the week.
Yeah, I saw a tweet about that.
It's good. It was silly, but it was good. Yeah. It's Sam Raimi who did The Evil Dead, and it's basically like The Evil Dead with better special effects.
Yeah, I heard it was being reviewed as if you like that kind of horror, you'll
like
this kind of
it was
film.
Good. But I didn't know that it was perfectly acceptable to talk in the cinema these days. Apparently you're allowed to talk really loudly.
I don't go to the cinema very often now because of popcorn, talking,
we paid extra for the premium seats. What's the difference? Why am I paying £3 extra?
Have you noticed that the premium seats are always on the left or the right? They're never in the middle.
What's the point of that? And there's just some girl in the back talking. And part of me is thinking, I want to turn around and tell her to shut the flip up, right? And then part of me thinks, I'm in a cinema in Camden, I'll probably get stabbed, as that's what the Daily Mail will have me believe happens all the time. Yeah. So it was good.
So what did you do in the end?
I did nothing.
You did nothing.
I did absolutely nothing.
I told my neighbours off last night at 2 a.m. for singing karaoke.
Well, these are the ones that threatened to kill you?
No,
okay.
That's the other side. That's the other side of the road.
Those you let do karaoke
they were having a house
want.
party. I felt really old.
No, but at 2 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah, singing The Killers, Mr. Brightside.
But it's Saturday night. I would let them do it Friday, Saturday night.
It was 1 in the morning, and I got really angry, so I phoned the police, who then put me onto the council.
Yeah.
And it all stopped because I went round there and knocked on the door and shut up.
This is incredible.
I know, it was incredible. And then, of course, I went to sleep, and at 2 in the morning, the council phoned me to wake me up to ask me if the noise had stopped.
Oh,
which is really nice.
You should have phoned the police about the council. But I'm surprised that you're doing that. That's shocking. I would never have the guts to do that under any, even if it was like Wednesday morning at 5 o'clock.
I don't know what happened really. I just kind of stood
up. You flipped.
I did. I went. The red mist descended, and I flipped.
Come on, Friday or Saturday night, people are allowed to do anything. I would say up till like 3 o'clock in the morning.
What, karaoke?
On a Friday or Saturday night, I wouldn't do it myself, and I would be polite enough if I was having a noisy party. Yeah. I don't have noisy parties. I don't have parties, and I certainly don't have noisy parties. But if I were having a noisy party, I would tell the people I'd definitely tell the people downstairs.
Well, they were there downstairs outside my window next door. I mean, a house.
Well, I would tell them. I'd say I'm going to have a noisy party. I hope you don't mind. And I would probably put a note through the next door.
Well, I just went there and knocked on the door. I could have said it's the police. That really would have shut.
Well, you know, because you can't impersonate the police. That's against the law.
There you go. That's why I didn't do it.
Well done, you. Good work. Let's go to line 4. 4, you're on the wireless.
Across Lincolnshire and Europe, this is Links FM 102.2. Big up to all you London geezers.
There we go. He's doing his own DJ thing, which is always nice. Let's try line 5. 5, you're on the wireless. Okay, I dumped there because I wasn't sure if there was something rude in that song.
No.
Oh, okay. I thought, okay, I've dumped it, so we'll talk for a moment. I wasn't sure if there was something rude in that song. I didn't think there was, and part of me thought, maybe I'm getting old. This call looks like it'd be quite safe. Let's try line 1. Line 7. You're on the wireless.
It's me. I still don't know that what the music was.
Yeah, and do you know why you don't know? Because you're an idiot.
I really want to know.
Okay, well, I'm never going to tell you.
I need to ask some people around.
Well, go and ask some people around then.
You've got to sing it back to us and see if we can get it.
Alan, if your next door neighbour was doing karaoke at 2 in the morning, but like Saturday night, Sunday morning, like party night.
When you say not just him, about 50 of his friends.
All right, okay, yeah.
So it's like a concert.
Okay, so there's a concert going on, but it's Saturday night, party night.
Saturday night.
It's Saturday night, isn't it? It's all right.
That's fine. I would go and join that. I was asked. I was asked why I wasn't invited.
Exactly. He'd asked something. I didn't quite.
He's banned from coming anywhere near my house.
Did you see? I wanted to mention this last night, but then someone who'd worked on it texted in, so I couldn't say. Oh, there's but that new Graham Norton show that's on Saturday nights. Did you see it?
No.
It's awful. It's like Surprise, Surprise crossed with Noel's House Party crossed with.
It's
Swap
every
Shop.
Saturday night show there's ever been.
They do that thing.
Right.
He did this thing where he went up to a guy, and a fella emailed in saying he'd been working on it and he was a big fan of my show, so I didn't feel like slagging it off. But they did that thing, Graham Norton, who's a nice chap. But he did that thing where he went up to someone in the audience and went, so someone special, I'm going to pick you, Steve Jones. And Steve Jones in the audience goes, oh no. And he goes, yeah, I believe you like driving cars, don't you, Steve?
Was this the Steve Jones from...
No, it's just a name I've made up. Yeah. Let's say Paul Smith.
Yeah.
And not the Paul Smith either. And he goes, you like driving cars, don't you, Paul Smith? Yes, I do. And they put a picture of his car, like his expensive sports car he's had for 20 years. And this is your car, isn't it? Yeah. Where's the car, Paul? Well, it's at home in the garage. No, it's not. It's here in the studio. And he brings it in, and he had a member of EastEnders locked in the boot. It was very weird. But then... And then he showed...
It's a bit Beatles About-esque as well.
It's that kind of thing. Mm. And then he showed pictures of this guy, Paul Smith, like, looking silly, right? But that's only funny... to Paul Smith and his family.
And his friends.
To the other 12 million people watching it, it's like, I don't know him. I don't know who this man is. So a picture of him with bad hair and with his T-shirt off.
Was there canned laughter in the audience?
Well, the audience were loving it because they were thinking, "Oh, it could be me next." I hope it's not me. I hope it is me. I hope it's not. But I hope it is.
It sounds equally as bad as Mr. and Mrs., which is on
Celebrity Mr. and Mrs.
Which is on ITV.
I was asked to do that.
Which was
what celebrities do they have on there?
They had an actress from EastEnders, and I think next week is I can't even remember.
I was asked to do that, right? And I don't like those things, but my missus said, I wouldn't mind doing that. That sounds like a laugh. Yeah. And then she said, how much do you get paid? I went, you get paid £10,000. She went, we're doing it, right?
Well, it was Willie Thorne who used to play snooker.
I'm not married to Willie Thorne.
No, that's who was on.
Oh, OK. So you get paid
grand.
10 grand for that, right? So I said, it's 10 grand, it'll be handy, you want to do it, it'll be a laugh. OK, we'll do it. Her boss wouldn't let her do it.
Really?
Her boss wouldn't let her boss said, no, I'm not going to say what she does, but her boss said, no, you're not allowed to do that, and would bring disrepute upon this company here. But £10,000. This is crazy, isn't it?
Wow, you could have got somebody else to be your wife.
Actually, I could have hired, I could have married, I could have paid someone to marry me.
$1 grand.
And then divorce them. Unbelievable stuff. Anyway, all that chatting, I'm a bit late for record. Let's play this, shall we?
Iain Lee on Absolute Radio.
Just checking to see who's on at 1 o'clock. It could be John Osborne or it could be Chaz and Dave. We're not sure. RuPaul and Thomas. We're not sure who's... I didn't get to listen. If anyone heard them last night, can you just call 0330 123 1215? Give me an honest opinion. Don't give me any of your bullshine. Let me know. Because I've heard good things about them. I'm not just towing the Absolute Radio line. I don't need to do that.
We've changed the website. Hang on a minute.
Oh, Christ.
Let's take some calls.
All right, let's take... Well done. Yes, let's go to line 5. 5, you're on the wireless.
Hello.
Hello, you're on the air.
Hi, I just want to say Barry Doe from Watford is the best.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
There we go. That was hardly worth picking up the phone for, but never mind. Let's try line 4. 4, you're on the wireless.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. When you go to a party, why not invite all your neighbours round?
I don't know them.
You don't have to know them. That's the way to get to know them.
That's a very good point. But I only want people I know at parties. Supposing one of my neighbours was like some kind of killer or something.
Oh, no, they wouldn't be. Not if you knew where you lived.
Not if they knew where I lived. It's an interesting idea. Have you ever been invited to a neighbour's party?
Yes, many times. And I now live in shelter accommodation, and we still go round to each other's flats.
Well, that's very nice, man. What's your name, fella?
It's Keith.
Keith, thank you for the call, mate.
All right.
Take care.
No
bye-bye.
problem.
Bye-bye. There we go. I'm not... what a nice gentleman. An elderly gentleman living in sheltered accommodation and listening to this rubbish. Well done, Keith, my new favourite caller. Thank you very, very much. It's made my night, that has.
John Osborne at 1
John Osborne at 1 o'clock. The governor. Line 10, you're on the wireless.
Hey, and you know you said you're doing about 10 lines on Thursday?
Yes.
Yeah, if I roll up my own fiver, can I join you?
Oh, by the way, how's the Lindsay Buckingham one at yahoo.com email serving you?
Full of absolute nutters.
There we go, well done. I got everyone last night to make up their own Lindsay Buckingham email addresses. Mine is lindsaybuckingham69@gmail.com. And then I loaded them all into the contacts page of this email address that young gentleman there won, and he's having great fun contacting Lindsay Buckingham. It's wonderful. Hey, on Friday night, we had a whole 2-minute link where all I said for 2 minutes was Lindsay Buckingham. That was it! It was wonderful! Oh, man. Let's go to line 3. 3, you're on the wireless.
Hi, this is Victor from...
Can't hear a word you're saying there. Let's try line 4. 4, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, mate.
When it's Robert, your favourite caller. When you putting that smudge up on the website, the one you took of all of us when we come down last week, there's still the wrestling one on there.
Oh, I'll do it whenever I don't know. I'm too busy to do anything on the website.
Right, okay. No, I'm just curious to see it, mate.
It will happen, Robert. I promise you.
Thanks, Ian. That's all I want to know.
Ta-ta! He's one of the freaks that turned up the other week. Those guys all think we're friends now.
Right.
They all think... I keep getting messages on Facebook saying, hey man, it's great to meet you.
That's
Let's
what
hang
happens
out.
when you invite everybody into the studio.
Jeez, never again. Never again. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
I'm touching my balls.
Well, that's funny, because I'm touching Davis's balls.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's very nice. It's nice, isn't it? He won't touch mine, though. I keep asking.
Cupping them.
Just cupping them there. 3, you're on the wireless. I can't hear what you're saying. It's a terrible line. Jeez. Let's go to line 7. You're on the wireless.
Hello. Can I just say the snazzages taste like snazzages?
Thanks very much. There we go. We're nearly done. 10 more minutes.
I just popped into onthewireless.net and there's a political debate going on. I think our election special is...
oh, Christ, what are they saying?
They're saying, they're talking about all forms of government.
Oh, Emma Wilson wants us to play some AC/DC. We played some, Emma, you missed it. You can get in on the wireless on there. I can't get in there on this computer. How many people are in there?
Let's have a look.
By the way, if you don't... I've not mentioned this for ages. There is a website, on the wireless... Oh, not many. onthewireless.net, which is up and running during this show, and you can go in there and talk to other people, listen to this show and hang out. Well, that was fun. Geeks. 3, you're on the wireless. Hello? Hello? No, too slow. Let's try. 5, you're on the wireless.
Yeah, can we do a sing-along tonight?
I don't really fancy it tonight.
Oh, I was hoping for some Gary Barlow and Tave Out.
Well, go on then, you can do it.
Today this could be the greatest day of our lives. I don't know the rest of it because
well, that doesn't...
One line of the chorus.
That doesn't make a sing-along, does it? One line. Let's try... line 1, you're on the wireless. Hello?
Hello?
Hello, you're on the air?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's Ian here.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, mate. I can't speak properly. I think cancer in my throat.
Right.
Right. But I want to tell you that the rest of earlier...
Yeah.
...was the Rolling Stones.
What, the song I was playing earlier?
Yeah.
No, it was the Kinks. You really got me.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it was the Kinks, fella. Oh, man, no. A lot of people thought it was, can't always get what you want. Line 5, you're on the wireless.
Ian, mate, you won't be careful giving your laptop to your friend to fix.
No, some of them are password protected, don't worry.
No, but that's how they call it Paul Gadd.
Yeah, I know, but I haven't got those images. Hey, are you still having group sex parties?
Yeah, man, we got one on Thursday if you're interested.
No, I like to go with those ladies as well, but thanks for the invite. That's very, very kind of you. It's, very kind. Let's try line 3. 3, you're on the wireless.
I'm touching my nipples.
Well, that's funny, because I'm touching Davis's nipples.
That's nice.
I'm cupping them.
Slightly tickling them.
I'm cupping his, yes. Line 9, you're on the wireless. But the stuff on the Capital Dance thing last night was even harder than that, hardcore than that.
Hard dance.
Oh, it was awful. And I'm just sat in this car thinking, I don't know, I'm not very confident in, like, intimate situations with people I don't know. And I just wanted to say, this is absolute rubbish.
You should have said it.
I should have said it.
I say it sometimes to the taxi driver on the way home.
But you're quite
But there's one guy...
feisty.
Well, there's one guy who keeps trying to give me his demo tape. He says, oh, you work at Absolute Radio.
Has he got, like, sort of dark hair?
Yeah.
It's sort of like reggae music, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm the same guy. You've got to be careful, he's probably listening. He's a very nice chap.
He's a lovely guy.
He's a lovely chap.
Yeah,
it's
like he's done his research on me.
Yeah.
Well, you work at Absolute Radio.
And he's a lovely chap. Yeah. And he's a gardener as well, I believe. He does a little bit of urban gardening. But he keeps... And I'm not a fan of reggae in the slightest, as you know. I think it's one of the worst forms of music. And this chap keeps playing reggae to me, and I keep going, what's this? And it is, technically, it's very, very good, but I don't know reggae or anything. So let's turn this down a bit.
Lovely guy.
There we go. He's a very, very nice. All of the cab drivers that we use are very, very nice, apart from one. Let's go to line 5. 5, you're on the wireless.
Sorry, from Watford is the King.
All right, well, thank you for that.
King.
There we go. Let's,
I think you put it into everybody's heads to withhold their numbers tonight.
Yeah, I know. Well, we're on a delay. Let's take one or two. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Hello.
At the VIP Sweating Leather, she brings the pole alive. She has no guilt taking this pleasure. So good, sober, so nice. When we go off roading, more tracks run so deep. And all the joy we make, sweet memories to keep.
Thank you very much. That's Crazy Benji withholding his number. It's
He
the
phoned
only
me back,
way
by
he'll
the
get
way.
on.
He phoned me back with a whole story about it. So he said, I've got that number for you.
Oh,
I
yeah.
said, oh, great. Who is it? It's somebody I know. Who? Just a woman from a company. And I said, what's her name? I've not met her.
Oh, jeez. Line 4, you're on the wireless.
Good evening. Can I just say, BBLB? No, bad times. Seriously.
Okay, thanks very much. Line 6. You wouldn't say that thing. You know what they were paying me. Good time. 6, you're on the wireless. This is more like what it was. In the car.
I'd be for 95.
And driving through central London, just full of people off their faces and sluts in short skirts and horrible blokes.
I'm just putting the whole Dance Ian Lee package together here. And
Jesus. And these tarts walking around in
No, you are getting
really
old.
short skirts and high heels, with their tits hanging out, puffing on fags. Oh, it was horrible. It was horrible. Have you seen Stringfellow's new club, just off Oxford Street?
No, I haven't been in, but I've seen it out from the outside.
Have you seen it at night time from the outside with the TV screens?
No.
They're showing porn. I'm telling you, as an old Christian.
Just on the street.
Honestly, it's enough that if I needed to, I could knock one out to it. It is filth. It's lap dancing. They're showing lap dancing on the screens.
Just for people to look at on the street.
Yeah,
do they not get
for the
chance?
homeless? For the homeless. Homeless just standing there doing a bit of kung fu. Let's go to line 3.
Stringfellow's economy class.
Oh, it's unbelievable. 3, you're on the wireless.
Hi, have you done the Andy Partridge interview yet?
Yeah, we put it out a couple of weeks ago.
How come it's not online? Because I've checked with chalkhills.org and it just states that you're going to do an interview with the great Andy Partridge and there's no date on it or anything, so how do I get hold of it?
What date did we put? Did that go out?
It was April. It was the first week you were back, so it was mid-May, May the 15th, I think it is. It's on a podcast.
If you go to the iTunes or absoluteradio.co.uk, it's on one of the shows I did, probably from about May the 15th, around that time.
Right, was it promoting the Sunspot 25 o'clock?
Your line is terrible. We can't hear it, but yes, it was for the 2 Dukes re-releases, and there's probably... Hang on, I can tell you how much it is, because I've still got the interview here. There's about 15, 16 minutes of it.
Excellent.
Hey, I tell you what, listen, this is for you. This is 20 seconds of it. You say you're only more recently aware of the Beach Boys albums. What's your favourite Beach Boys album?
I think because it was the one that threw me in the deep end, and it.
There you go, fella. You can get that.
Thanks very much, Ian.
Cheers, mate. Take care. Yes, it was good. That I've still not phoned him up.
Oh yeah,
still not phoned.
He wants to go out for dinner with you.
Oh, I don't.
Come on.
Oh, embarrassed.
Come on. I think you should do it.
Of course, I should do it. It's like when a really hot girl gives you her number, and oh man, alive. Line 8, you're on the wireless.
Hiya, Ian, it's Alex.
Hey, Alex, how you doing?
I'm good, mate. Did you hear about poor old David Carradine?
Yes, I did hear about David Carradine. What are you laughing for? This is what Kung Fu means now. Kung Fu means, and I'll act it out for you, is that?
Have you heard the latest?
I think
yes, we have.
Yes,
we've heard it.
yes.
About him being...
Yes, I think that's between a man and, a man has died, but yes, he was doing a bit of Kung Fu. Let's go to line 4. 4, you're on the wireless.
Oh, take it out on her. Oh, take it out on her with my weapon. With my weapon.
Oh, dear, that was a violent song. Let's try line 3. 3, you're on the wireless. Hello? Hello?
What's listening?
Sorry?
Listening.
What?
Listening.
I'm listening.
Doing walls.
Do I do walls?
He does walls, bathrooms, kitchens. He does that lot.
What do you want? He's gone. That was a strange one, wasn't it? John Osborne's coming up in a few minutes. Don't worry. It'll all be a bit more professional. I've done that. That's a little bit. Come on now. It's a little bit below the belt. Let's try line 7. Line 7, you're on the wireless.
Just want to ask, why don't you kill...
Actually, I'm going to be careful because I don't know who that is, and I've just done a dump, so we'll probably leave it there. This is probably a pretty good place for it. Right. Davis, thank you for that. It was an all right show. It picked up, the last hour and 20 minutes, I think, picked up, so it wasn't a complete balls up.
Just when most people were listening, it was awful.
Oh, look, where do all these callers come from? I feel ashamed to be listening to the same station as these people. That's from Paul Chapman, who is not a fan, I'd imagine. Right, listen, thank you very much, everybody. That'll do. Don't forget the podcasts, the long and the short podcasts will have new introductions and outroductions. There's podcasts from when I was filling in for Nick Shaw the last couple of days, and also the Apprentice podcast will appear at some point. Anxious Man, you got the last word tonight, please.
All of which makes me anxious.
Yes?
At times unbearably so.
Good lad. That'll do for me. What a lovely song to end on. Neil Young, Heart of Gold. That's the first time I've ever announced the song and the artist. Ooh, I don't like that. I won't be doing that again. John Osborne is up next. Thank you very much.
Iain Lee on Absolute Radio with SwiftCover.com. For car insurance that breaks the speed limit and not the bank. Get alive. Get Swift covered.
Absolute Radio.